Welcome to today's story time. The story today is titled The Market Incident. In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, lived a wealthy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Okafo, and their 5-year-old daughter, Chamaka. They resided in a grand mansion filled with the laughter and joy of little Chamaka. Her parents were busy professionals, father being an office man and the mother being a professor at a university. So they employed a nanny, Amara, due to their busy schedule, to help take care of their precious daughter. Amara was a young woman from the village, sweet and well-meaning, but often careless. She loved Chamaka dearly and doted on her, but her absent-minded nature often led to minor mishaps. The Okafos were aware of her flaws but trusted her because of her kind heart and genuine affection for their daughter. One sunny Saturday morning, Mrs. Okafo asked Amara to take Chamaka to the local market. They needed groceries for the upcoming week, and Chamaka loved the vibrant and lively atmosphere of the market. Mrs. Okafo handed Amara a list and some money, reminding her to keep a close eye on Chamaka. "Remember, Amara," Mrs. Okafo said firmly. "Chamaka is your first priority. Don't let her out of your sight." Amaka nodded enthusiastically, taking Chamaka by the hand as they left the house. The market was bustling with activity, filled with vendors shouting their wares and customers haggling for the best prices. Chamaka was thrilled by the sights and sounds, her eyes wide with wonder as they navigated through the crowded stalls. Amaka, having a prior motive to keep an appointment with a secret lover who has a market stall around, and realized that little Chamaka would relay every market activity to the mom, decided to play a fast one. As they moved from one vendor to another, Amaka became engrossed in the task of selecting the freshest vegetables and bargaining for the best prices. Meanwhile, Chamaka was fascinated by a nearby store selling colorful balloons. Amaka said to herself, "This is the best time to sneak out of her sight." Then she told Amaka to play with the balloon while she buys something from a nearby store. A tiny hand wandered over to admire the balloons up close. The vendor at the balloon store noticed Chamaka's interest and handed her a bright red balloon. She giggled with delight, completely unaware that she had wandered away from the shop where Amara has asked her to stay. Amara, finally satisfied with her escapades, came around to find Chamaka missing. Panic set in as she scanned the crowded market, calling out Chamaka's name. Her heart raced as she pushed through the throngs of people, frantically searching for the little girl. Chamaka, meanwhile, had moved on from the balloon store and was now wandering through the market, drawn to the various sights and sounds. She didn't realize she was lost, assuming she was right at the same shop. Amara's desperation grew as minutes turned into what felt like hours. She enlisted the help of some market vendors, describing Chamaka and pleading for assistance. The market community, known for its tight-knit nature, rallied together, spreading the word and joining the search. Chamaka, now realizing she couldn't see Amara, began to feel scared. Tears welled up in her eyes as she called out for her nanny. Amara, Auntie Amara, Auntie Amara, where are you? Two evil-hearted young men named Biola and Dauda noticed the distressed child and ran a far-away scan on her, sizing up the wealth of her parent from her look, then approached her. Are you lost, my dear? They asked gently. Chamaka nodded, tears streaming down her cheeks. I can't find my nanny. Biola and Dauda comforted Chamaka and promised to help her find Amara. They took Chamaka to their secret hideout, convincing her that Auntie Amara would soon come around. They went behind closed doors and had a quick deliberation on how to charge the parents as ransom. Meanwhile, there was this honest and respectful orphan named Stephen who lived in a slum around the market area and had noticed them bringing the girl into their hideout. Stephen hid himself close enough to hear the two bad guys discussing their plans, so he beckoned on the Chamaka to come quickly. Chamaka, being a smart girl, ran to Stephen and they both eloped into corners that the bad boys couldn't locate. Meanwhile, Amara and his illicit friend had searched almost everywhere in the market, calling on different people's attention to help in the search, but they couldn't find Chamaka. At the other end of the city at home, Mr. Okafo got tired of waiting and went to bed early enough, hoping to have either of Chamaka or Amara call her out at arrival. Mr. Okafo got an urgent call to come over for a meeting, which will require him coming back late at night, so he rushed out. At dusk, when almost all the market women had packed up the stalls, Amara decided to go home. Probably a good helper had found and taken her home. On getting home, Chamaka was not there. She let out a loud cry. Ah! My God! And Mrs. Okafo got up from her sleep. Why are you crying? And where is Chamaka? Madam, I can't find her at the market, so I came home to check if she's back home. Ah! But I told you to keep an eye on her being your priority. Mrs. Okafo quickly reached out for her car keys so she could speed out to the market to look for her precious daughter. Amara ran after her boss so they could go together, but when they got to the market, it was as good as a good day on a no market day. Everyone had closed up their store and gone home to rest. Here is the end of today's story. Would you like to hear the other parts? Drop your comments and click the like button. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and share this video to your loved ones. Till I come your way next, bye.